mockery out of the fact that he's not reacting. Okay? That video went viral. Everyone is like eating XQC's ass and trying to eat my ass as well. This guy goes, except for Germa, I've never seen anything good posted about popular streamers. They radiate the same energy as the Paul brothers in 2017 with everything you hear about them being purely negative. So I have a take on this, which is, yeah, of course everything you hear about streamers is negative because people clout farm. Like, if you look at Twitter to understand what I do here, I am sex trafficking children, apparently, and also murdering my editors while simultaneously playing YouTube videos and leaving, okay? That's, people just straight up lie. Newsflash, nobody wants to watch 8 fucking hours of content, which is understandable.
No, all of those things are true, though. He did all of those things. Also, people don't care about positive news. People only ever see the negative news. How many times have streamers like, oh, I believe it. Tuka. But how many people do you think, oh God, that like made me lose my train of thought. Let me think. No, it was right there. Pagey. Let me go back and then maybe it'll jog my memory.
Straight up lie. Newsflash. Nobody wants to watch 8 fucking hours of content.
I remember. Like, how many times have streamers been in the news for like raising an insane amount of money? How many times have streamers raised like literally millions of dollars for like charity? How many interesting, cool streams have happened from like collabs? And like, think about like, there's only like a small chunk of streaming, I feel like, that ends up getting dedicated to React content. I feel like a lot of people end up having like other types of content on their channel, right? Like, even me, it's like, I feel like my React stuff is like just one portion of the content. You know what I mean? Like watching YouTube videos on topics or whatever. I feel like that's only a small portion, right? Like when there's like a GTA meta, the only thing people are streaming for months is GTA. That's it. Or when there was like Among Us. People played Among Us every single day for like fucking 4 months straight. You know? Every season of ReactGate gets weaker and weaker. ReactGate 2024 is going to go straight to DVD. I know, right? No Pixel was a fun meta. Yeah, I feel like there's like new metas that come and go. And then React is like the thing that people fall back on. You know what I mean? Can confirm I had to approve the invoices for the editor body disposal services. Yeah. There was someone who said that Hassan is enslaving his mom for nuggies. What the fuck, dude? That's so weird, man. That's so weird. People who write fan fiction about like they just make shit up about streamers they don't like is so weird. It's so bizarre. Oh my God. Okay. Also, I feel like it makes more sense to be upset at like Twitch for not having enough protections for other types of content creators or whatever, right? Like, I feel like it makes, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I would be mad at the website. I'd be like, you guys don't even have a fucking system in place that I can like strike these people, or that I can send an email requesting takedowns, or that I can request not having my content reacted to. You don't have any of that? Like, what? Anyways, so let's keep going.
And which is understandable. And you're live for 8 hours, then you can very clearly clip shit out of context and make it seem like this is an ongoing thing. Yeah, obviously you're going to hear things that are negative. Your Screech and Elwig is Zach Morris. I'm sorry, this is the storyline. I don't know what that is. And it's a deeply frustrating thing, but it is what it is. It's like, yeah, guess what, dude? Of course you're not going to hear when this community raises $1.7 million for the earthquake victims in Turkey and Syria, because...
Why are you fucking pre-watching my stream, dude? Fuck you.
That's not hot for Twitter. That's not. That shit will never... You will never hear about that. You'll never hear that this community is one of the largest individual donors of the Amazon Labor Union, because that's not hot for Twitter. Like... That's it. And people just constantly, one of the things that is always frustrating to me is like, people look at Twitter and they're like, yeah, all I hear about these guys are that they're fucking giant pieces of shit. It's like, yeah, of course you think that we're giant pieces of shit because you're just only looking at Twitter. And I don't expect you. I don't expect you to like actually sit through anything, but just like have a little bit more media literacy and recognize that a lot of shit that bangs on Twitter is negative stuff. Only bad stuff hits the news aggressively. So that's the reason why you only hear, like, Jerma is a wonderful beacon of light in this space. I do agree. He's very creative. He's bold. He's great. But ultimately, the reason why you don't hear about bad things about Jerma is because, you know, he streams. He exclusively does like creative stuff that pushes the boundaries. But he is not like, he's insane. It's impossible to meet that standard. And plus, he has a very loving and adoring community that isn't constantly up his asshole to like cut negative content. Anyway, Ludwig hit the classic Doug Doug, Northern Lion, Virtual, Squeaks, Foosly, Cutie, Sea Dog, Iron Mouse, Moo Moo, Todic, Lily Pichu. There's a lot of good streamers, which is right. These guys are great. And I said jokingly hello, and everybody ate my ass, like as though we're not fucking friends.
This shit was so funny. This shit was so funny, dude. I love the implication that Hassan doesn't react enough when watching a video. Meanwhile, he literally can't go 30 seconds without pausing a video that he's reacting to. Oh, this is my favorite thing. My favorite thing about being a pause champ streamer is that we simultaneously don't react hard enough, and we also pause way too fucking much. It's like, which one is it? Which one is it? Also, I think it's disingenuous to say that like there's only like Jerma's the only good streamer. It's like, fuck off. There are so many great streams on Twitch. If you think that Jerma's the only good streamer, it's like you clearly don't know anything about the fucking platform. You know what I mean? It's so silly. That's how they view everything too. You see it in politics from Republicans. It's draining to pause champ to be here. Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? He also plays video games, which is someone else's content, but gamers decided it's acceptable versus reacts, which I guess are different somehow. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're valid, Hassan. Don't let that.
Yeah, it's just like there's like a hi Andre. There's like a split for like gaming. It's like, yeah, it's okay to do gaming. It's fine to do gaming. I know you're just playing a game that someone else made and you're just sitting there silently. But it doesn't really matter if you react hard when you're playing games because games are pure. They're pure. Okay? Videos, on the other hand, I worked really hard on that video. And it's like, I don't doubt that you worked hard on that video at all. But like, what is this weird double standard, I guess?
Bandwagon haters win. I don't think the bandwagon haters are winning anything regardless. Maybe he said that because you're too controversial. Yeah, I know. I think this whole ReactGate 2023 has some good points, but also a lot of virtue signalers that just want to jump on the hate bandwagon. Yeah. So like I said, a lot of this is directed almost entirely at XQC. I've already gone through my ReactGate stuff a million times over. But I still posted this regardless, just for people who may want the truth. There's not a lot of people who care about it, usually, online especially. Most people are just farming, okay? But here it is. These are the only 4 channels that I control. Every other Hasanabi channel you see on YouTube is fan-operated. I don't mind if they make money re-uploading my live streams and monetizing it for themselves. You can email or strike them if you have issues with the content they're uploading, okay? This is what I said, which surprisingly didn't get a lot of quote retweets, so that's good. It was like non-controversial. Most people just saw it. You will not see unedited videos on my channel. A live stream on Twitch is very different than a YouTube video. I react to videos live with YouTube in mind. However, 8 hours of live streaming, of course, has dead air, piss breaks, or even one meal a day. But, of course, when people do straight VOD rips in the Hasanabi Clips Industrial Complex, because I don't care about IP, they don't end up posting like an actually edited, transformative piece of work. When I make my reacts, no matter what I'm reacting to, like 98% of the time, the reaction that I have to a YouTube video is conducted in a way with a YouTube video in mind. It's so perfectly created so that...
All right. Back to the video.
Parts that make sense narratively and ultimately put a reaction video up there if you want to do that. I've talked about this a lot before. Obviously, because it is done live, there are going to be blemishes, But if you're uploading it onto YouTube where it's like directly competing with the original, for example, then yes, you have to ensure that that live video is not a direct copy of the original work and is, it's like worthy of being uploaded to YouTube. Also, what the fuck? Lamino hasn't said anything about ReactGate, yet people are running heavy defense for him. People on his sub are even angry that he hasn't claimed people. Honestly, do you think the part of the Clips complex who just uploaded unedited segments can be harmful with this whole new drama in mind, not counting full body archive channels? Yes, I think so too. I agree. Which is why I said, look, if you have an issue with one of these channels, then take them down because they should know better. Dude, your haters have been going wild. Even the examples they try to use themselves have been lies, which is hilarious. Caught a dude lying that you weren't even reacting to a specific video because you were looking at your phone. And when I checked the VOD, you literally added like 12 extra minutes of commentary to an 18-minute video. And that's like on the light side of your commentary because it was a second thought video. You just agree with most of it. Yeah. But again, because it is complete fallacy, just shifting the responsibility of your fans while indirectly profiting, the fairest way is just to react to content you have permission for. First of all, this is not a fallacy, and you're a donkey for thinking this is a logical fallacy when it's not. You just learned that word recently and thought you could just apply it here. That would not be a logical fallacy. You can just straight up say, you're wrong for saying this. You're shifting your responsibility away to your fans.
I have thoughts.
The reality is a lot of people just want me to also have rigorous control over my IP. That's the problem. If I had more rigorous control over my IP, I wouldn't be getting all of these attacks. There are plenty of other streamers that also react. There are every single person will at some point leave the camera and be away from the camera to like pick something up, whether it be delivery or to go pee. It's a normal part of the process. If I did not allow fan channels to upload shit and make money for themselves, I do not make any money off of my fan channels. I do not care. As long as they link to the original video, as long as it's like edited and it's not just like bullshit dead air. One of the fan channels that's doing this the most is the bot channel. I won't say anything else, but they literally upload every segment on the stream, monetized with no gaps, edited out. It's not a fan. Yeah, I know. Did you see Meat Canyon grouping you with XQC? That's kind of shocking because I know him. I've hung out with him a little bit, and I would have. I'm surprised that he had a negative take about me like that because he's literally thanked me for watching his videos on stream before. So that is actually kind of shocking. I doubt that he did though. I don't think he did that because he has personally thanked me for watching his videos. Anyway, as far as this stuff goes,
he didn't. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I was like, because I feel like I've met a lot of people who are thankful that streamers watch their stuff, and I'm almost like I don't like to say that because I feel like it comes off as like streamer apologia, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of YouTubers really like enjoy it because you get to see someone's reaction to like your video, that you spent a lot of time and effort in. You get to see how it's like people are enjoying it in live time. That's so cool, Oh, Meat said the Hassan meme with an empty chair is a reference to a running chair react joke. Oh, okay. Fucking Chatter's always trying to start shit, dude. Chatter's always trying to drama bait, dude. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna say also because that streamer said like what, or that Chatter said something about asking for permission first. It's when you say when you use the argument, well, streamers should then have an opt-in system that they have to go and ask every single YouTuber whether or not they can watch their content. Okay? It has the same energy as people who say that we should stop using straws. That we're destroying the earth by using plastic straws. The problem is bigger than that. Okay? You need real systemic change, and you need real policy change, and you need corporations to actually be held to a standard. Even if one person stops using straws, it doesn't change everybody else who's not going to stop using straws. And that's how I feel about Twitch. It's like, even if your favorite streamer does make sure to ask every single person for permission first, it's the fucking internet, bro. Like, people are just going to steal your content. People are going to react to your content. It's just what's going to happen. What you need to be upset about is that there are not systems in place that can protect your IP better. Like, there should be a system in place. Like, do you think XQC is going to stop watching people's content? Fucking no. He's not going to stop. And there's probably hundreds of other streamers that do exactly what XQC does. Where they just like watch content and they walk off for 10 minutes. Like, you know, I get it. There's going to be lots of streamers that do that, right? And that's they're not going to stop doing that. So what you should be upset about is be upset about Twitch not enforcing like DMCAs or something. You know? There is a good systematic change that could be made with regard to YouTube. YouTube should just allow the individual content creators to claim monetization and not lock it behind being part of an MCN. Yes, exactly. It's just right now, content is very unregulated, and so you just kind of get fucked. You know what I mean? It's like asking one individual streamer to stop doing something doesn't fix the bigger problem. You know? I think it's a non-problem because people who make big problem reacting to their video, reacting to their videos usually just don't get reacted to like dark vibe. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay.
Haters are literally psychotic, man. They don't want you and just fantasize something and hate on you. It's like it's your own psychosis. I know, but when there's enough people, it doesn't matter. If enough people are pushing a narrative, then that's basically the truth. It doesn't really matter what the reality is. You know what I mean? Because once again, no one is going to actually look at the situation. A really funny moment that happened is that the chair meme, originally, the Hermie meme, was a meme that we created in this community, and then it left the actual target market, which was like an inter-community meme, and it became something that the haters use. So because of that reason, for example, and I will tell you, a friend of the show is currently working on a massive YouTube essay. They reached out to me and said, hey, I put a chair meme, but I just realized that like the ReactGate stuff is heating up again. And I wanted to see if you were comfortable with it. I'm probably going to take it out because I don't want you to get unnecessary heat. Literally, which was very nice. I'm not gonna say who, and after the video comes out, I'll talk about it. But it was very nice of them to literally reach out to me to be like, hey, I was gonna do this meme, but now I realize like people are just gonna fucking probably use it against you. Some YouTuber did a streamer react tier list and he put you on F because he believes the chair shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Which, by the way, chat, that's the crazy. That's like that's also another like reality of like streaming. Like part of having thick skin or whatever. You have to come to terms with the fact that people will believe shit about you that's completely false, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there might be thousands of these people. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like the people who genuinely believe in the chair meme, or the people who genuinely believe that like Hassan went to like a brothel or whatever, like an underage brothel. Like there are people who really believe that, who post about it online, and you have to accept that like those people are not going to change their mind. They're not. They don't like you. They don't want to like you, and they will believe fake shit about you. And you have to come to terms with the fact that there are going to be these people in your replies all the time. And every single day you're going to read probably like maybe one or two. And you just have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like you just have to not care. There's a lot of power in narratives. Oh yeah. Oh, of course. They don't actually believe it. No, they do. There are people who believe in the flat earth and don't change their mind. Yeah, and it's just like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? A dude was literally trying to say that he was enslaving his mom because she makes food for him sometimes. It's insane. You know what I mean? It's really crazy.
Matter. It wasn't Jay Aubrey, no. What I was going to say is, what kind of content would you make if you didn't make reaction content? I mean, I make plenty of content that is not even in the boundaries of what people consider react content or low effort content, because I am, for the most part, doing political commentary. That's usually what I do. And even my react content is usually political commentary. Of course, I am not a simply react streamer. I am a top of the hour ad break streamer. Lamau news punditry is literally react content. Exactly. News is react content, but even haters recognize that it's different. Yeah. So commentary has basically been lumped with react. Yes. Half of the people bitching on Twitter, not real life or even on Twitch, don't watch any streamers, let alone React streamers. It's just popular from YouTube communities and the general public to hate on live streamers from any angle possible. Exactly. However, is there truth to what haters in the past have said, even if they've like totally weaponized this against me because they just like personally hate me due to my politics or whatever? Yes. That's why I changed some of the things I used to do. Back in the day, I used to literally have a dual streaming setup where I would either watch it on my phone if I was away from camera or watch it in the kitchen when I used to cook. This was like 3 years ago at this point. And everybody got very mad at that. That was the original ReactGate shit where he was like, Hasan just plays videos or whatever. And I would, of course, always still be reacting, but it didn't look good optically. And I stopped it. There was some criticism about, it was 2021. Okay, it was 2 years ago. There was some criticism about how like I actually deliberately hide what the who the video I'm reacting to is, which wasn't true, but it doesn't matter. That's the reason why when I do react to a video now, I absolutely will mention who the content creator is, the link, and we'll link it in the chat. We'll pin it to the top to ensure that, like, you know, this is as ethically done as possible. All of the stuff that they're talking about with respect to me doesn't necessarily really fit the bill, but it doesn't matter because you can always turn around and just say, well, look, he did it back in the day, and point to like the chair memes or whatever. But once again, if you want to understand where I'm coming from here, when I watch YouTube videos on stream, the overwhelming majority is from content creators I know personally. However, there are of course instances where that's not the case, but the goal is to make a transformative product for YouTube. That's why my reacts often double the runtime. I pull clips from other videos. I use the content that I'm watching, okay? I use the videos that I'm watching to...
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty... I think that's a pretty good summary. I think all of that is pretty good. Internet people are scary and angry. Yeah, some people on the internet are just weird. Some people on the internet... It's just like the sad thing is that some people don't know how to experience joy, and so they get on the internet and get mad about stuff, which is really sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true. But I think this is the gist of it. I just wanted to get an idea of like what was happening, because I didn't follow this drama at all, the React drama this time, because A, every iteration of the ReactGate gets more and more boring, and B, I've been like trying to be a good host. And I've been trying to like do stuff outside. I haven't sat on my computer in forever. Oh, this is the one that he... Oh, this is a different video than the one that he uploaded on ReactGate. This is separate. Okay. All right. That's enough, I think, about ReactGate for now.